Imagine living in a world where nothing makes sense, where the search for meaning is futile, and where indifference becomes a way of life. Welcome to the world of The Outsider by Albert Camus, a novel that challenges our very understanding of existence and meaning. In today's video, we're diving deep into this timeless piece of literature, exploring its themes, its enigmatic protagonist, and the profound philosophical questions it raises. If you're ready to question the very fabric of reality, then stay tuned. But before further talking about the book, let's talk about the man behind this literary masterpiece. Albert Camus, born on November 7, 1913, in Mondovi, Algeria, was not just a writer but a revolutionary thinker whose ideas reshaped our understanding of existence and meaning. Camus' early life in French-occupied Algeria profoundly influenced his philosophical outlook. His experiences with poverty and colonial rule shaped his belief in the absurdity of life and the futility of seeking inherent meaning in an indifferent universe.
Published in 1942, The Outsider or The Stranger, as it's known in the United States, is one of the most influential works of 20th century literature. The title reflects the main character's estrangement from society, his disconnection from emotions, and his position as an outsider in a world that seems alien to him. This novel by Albert Camus is a defining text of absurdist literature, a philosophical genre that explores the conflict between human desire for meaning and the universe's indifferent silence. Set in Algeria, during a time of French colonial rule, The Outsider follows the story of Meursault, a man who drifts through life with an unusual detachment. From the death of his mother to his subsequent involvement in a murder, Meursault remains curiously indifferent. This novel isn't just a story, it's a philosophical inquiry into the human condition, one that has captivated readers and thinkers for decades. At the heart of The Outsider is Meursault, a character unlike any other in literature. He is an ordinary man who, on the surface, seems devoid of emotions. When his mother dies, he doesn't cry. When he starts a relationship with Marie, he doesn't express love in any conventional way. Even when he commits murder, his actions seem almost mechanical, driven by external forces rather than any internal motivation. But beneath this cold exterior lies a deeper truth. Meursault's indifference is a reflection of Camus' philosophy of absurdism, the idea that life is inherently meaningless, and that our attempts to find or impose meaning are ultimately futile. In this sense, Meursault is a man who refuses to play by society's rules. He refuses to lie or pretend that life has any grand purpose. His honesty and refusal to conform make him a true outsider, not just in society, but in the universe itself. You might be wondering, what's the difference between absurdism and existentialism? Both philosophies deal with the meaning, or lack thereof, in life. Existentialism suggests that while life may not have an inherent meaning, we have the power to create our own meaning through our choices and actions. Absurdism, however, takes a bleaker view. According to Camus, life is absurd, and no matter how hard we try, we will never find any true meaning in it. In The Outsider, Meursault embodies absurdism. Unlike existentialist heroes who struggle to create meaning in a meaningless world, Meursault doesn't struggle at all. He accepts the absurdity of life without question, living moment to moment without seeking purpose or direction. It's this acceptance of the absurd that ultimately defines him and sets him apart from the existentialist characters we see in the works of authors like Jean-Paul Sartre. Camus' The Outsider has been adapted into film multiple times, most notably in the 1967 Italian-French production directed by Luchino Visconti. Starring Marcello Mastroianni as Meursault, this adaptation captures the novel's stark existential themes in sun-drenched Algerian setting. While the film remains true to the novel's narrative, the visual medium allows for a different kind of exploration of Meursault's internal world. Through long, contemplative shots and minimalistic dialogue, the film emphasizes his detachment from the world around him. Another adaptation worth mentioning is the 1982 English-language version starring John Malkovich. While less critically acclaimed than Visconti's film, this adaptation brings Camus' story to a wider audience, once again highlighting the enduring relevance of its themes. The Outsider remains one of the most thought-provoking and influential novels of the 20th century. Its exploration of the absurdity of life, the inevitability of death, and the isolation of the individual in a meaningless world continues to resonate with readers today. Camus challenges us to confront these uncomfortable truths, to question our assumptions about life and meaning, and to embrace the absurdity of existence. If you haven't read The Outsider yet, it's a must-read, especially if you're interested in philosophy and literature. And for those who want to dive deeper into Camus' world, his other works, such as The Plague and the Myth of Sisyphus, offer further insights into his philosophy of absurdism. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into the world of literature. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.